Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and if you're new here, my name is Edward Smith and welcome to my YouTube channel. And in today's video, we're going to be looking at 6 different pairs of studio headphones for under $100. We're going to be going through the build quality, accessories, look and design, and most importantly, sound quality. And hopefully I can help you find the perfect pair for your studio setup. So, before we jump into what these headphones are all about, I would first like to ask you to please smash that subscribe button down below if you haven't already, and also give this video a thumbs up, and let me know in the comment section down below which pair of headphones you would go for if you had to pick. Secondly, if you end up being interested in any of these headphones after watching this video, I will leave some links down in the description below. And then last but not least, make sure you stick around all the way till the end, because I am going to be going through the sound quality of each pair of headphones and just discussing the differences so that you can find the perfect pair for your studio setup. But without any further ado, let's just jump straight into these headphones and see what they're all about. So, the first pair of studio headphones that we're gonna have a look at are the Shure SRH440As, which are the newest pair of headphones released only a few weeks ago. Costing around $99, these headphones are an updated design of the very popular SRH440s, enhancing comfort and overall look. When looking at the design, the headband has been updated from a basic plastic feel to a fancier, more comfortable cushion design. This, with the twisting ear cups and softer ear cushions, makes these headphones feel a lot more pristine for the price, not just in terms of comfort, but also in terms of sound isolation. On the downside, this new update does not include any accessories. One can live without a bag for your headphones, but switching from a coiled cable to basic is definitely a step backwards. Luckily, the twist detachable cable design is still part of the new update. The next pair of studio headphones that we're gonna have a look at are the Sony MDR7506s, which are the most iconic budget pair of headphones in studio workspaces. Costing around $99, the MDRs come in an old school style design that's well built and super robust. The cable that comes with the 7506s is unfortunately not detachable, but on the plus side, the coil design makes maneuvering around your studio space a lot easier. These headphones also come with a carry bag as well. Due to the specific materials used for great build quality, unfortunately, the comfort these headphones offer is not the best. The headband squeeze is good, but the ear cushions are a bit too hard, and they also sit on your ear instead of over them. But on the other end, the sound quality is what really matters, and these headphones sound fantastic. Moving on to the next pair of studio headphones that is an Amazon favorite, we have the Mackie MC250s. Costing around $80, these headphones come with a detachable cable design and sleek carry bag for on-the-go travel. The materials used when putting these headphones together is definitely very plasticky, and the feel is more on the cheap side instead of robust and durable. The comfort of these $80 headphones is also not the best. The ear cups are nice and big with soft ear cushions, but the cheap plastic feel make the headband squeeze inconsistent, resulting in weak sound isolation. They are $20 cheaper than other headphones on this list, so having more downsides is not a surprise. The next pair of studio headphones that we're gonna have a look at are the Sennheiser HD280 Pros, which are an absolute favorite amongst R&B and hip-hop producers. Costing around $99, these headphones come in an all-black design that's simple yet classy. On the downside, these headphones don't have a detachable cable, but the coil design makes up for it. The full plastic build quality is also not the best, but in terms of comfort, the HD280 Pros are quality. The headband squeeze might be tight for some, but in terms of having soft ear cushions and getting that over-ear fit, these headphones tick the boxes. Even though you don't get any accessories, the Sennheiser HD280 Pros sound powerful. And speaking of headphones with powerful sound, The final pair of headphones that we have on our list are the Audio-Technica ATH M40Xs, which are producers' go-to headphones on a budget. Costing around $99, the M40Xs come in a clean all-black finish that's super classy. The build of these headphones come in a full plastic design, but the materials don't feel cheap or easily breakable in any way. The plastic build definitely makes the comfort of these headphones a touch better, but when it comes to the ear cushions, they just too hard. This must be the reason so many people change ear cushions on Audio-Technica headphones, because otherwise they are pretty much perfect. In the box you can find a few additional accessories, including a carry bag and 2 detachable cables, 1 coiled and 1 standard. Definitely a lot for only 99 bucks. Okay, now let's talk sound quality. When it comes to a pair of stereo headphones like these for under $100, I personally wouldn't trust them for mixing and mastering because the frequency response isn't nice and flat. You don't really get enough low end balanced with a mid-range and high-end frequency, and you also aren't really going to be able to trust these for detail when it comes to mixing and mastering. But on the other end, if you're looking to use these for music production, they are fantastic. Starting off with the Sony MDR7506s, in terms of sound quality, the mid-range on these headphones is really good. It don't have any low end, so again, you can't trust it for mixing purposes because you need to be able to hear that low end frequency to really finish off a mix. But the mid-range is nice and clear, nice and upfront, and the high-end frequencies are also nice and bright and a touch crispy. So really good sounding overall for under $100. When you move on to the Shure SRH440As, these headphones also sound really good, but there are slight dips in the mid-range, in the bass mid-range frequencies and high-end mid-range frequencies, almost like a little bit of a wave in those certain frequencies. But overall they do sound good, and for music production, the low end that you're going to get with this for hip-hop and R&B type music and even EDM, I really think they're going to do a good job. When you move on to the Audio-Technica ATH M40Xs, the low end balance is really good with the mid-range, but these really lack that high-end detail frequency. You have a big dip from the mid-range going into the high-end. The mid and highs are just not there and just not visible, and for vocal mixing, you really need those frequencies to really tell how a vocal is standing out too much or too little in a mix. So again, for mixing, not the best, but music production and low-end side of things, really good. Moving on to the Mackie MC250s, these headphones have quite a few up and downs in the frequency response, where the low end is nice and punchy, but then there's an instant dip going into the mid-range, and then you can only hear some high-end frequency again. So the entire mid-range of these headphones is a little bit inconsistent, and I wouldn't trust these at all. Even for music production, they're not going to give you a nice kind of effect when moving from music production to mixing. So these are a little bit of a letdown in terms of sound quality, but if you're someone that's looking to get a pair of headphones for just listening to music and you want a lot of bass, these are a little bit punchy. And then last but not least, we have the Sennheiser HT280 Pros, which, like I mentioned earlier, most producers in hip-hop and R&B and even EDM really love the low end on these headphones because the kick is punchy, the bass is rumbly with these headphones, and overall for music productions, these are going to give you a great experience when creating your song. The mid-range is decent, the high end isn't really there, so when you're recording vocals or trying to do a little bit of mixing when you're doing your music production, I wouldn't really trust these. But for overall music production and creativity, these create quite the vibe. Before I conclude this video, I'd like to pick my favorite pair of headphones depending on specific categories. And starting off with comfort, my favorite is definitely the SRH440As from Shure. The over-ear feel, the cushion design, these are really comfortable, and you can definitely wear these for long periods of time, and they really stand out in terms of comfort compared to the rest. When we look at my favorite pair of headphones in terms of accessories, I would definitely go for the Audio-Technica ATH M40Xs. It's pretty obvious. You get a bag, you get 2 different detachable cables, 1 coiled, 1 basic, and overall you're just getting a lot for a pair of headphones that still sound really good and also offer quite a few accessories. And then lastly, in terms of sound quality, the pair of headphones I would trust the most if I had to pick a pair for mixing and mastering would definitely be the Sony MDR7506s. I think the mid-range and the high-end frequencies are right there with other more expensive headphones. They don't have the low end though, so for mixing you're still going to struggle with those low-end frequencies, but overall they sound fantastic. And if you're looking for the best pair in terms of having that vibe and that punchy low end, Definitely the Sennheiser HD280 Pros.